It is a day off for Kazuma Okamoto, and Miles Straw is taking that literally. He has been taping Okamoto to the bench for the last 2 or 3 minutes. It appears under no circumstances is Okamoto getting on the field tonight. On the mound, as we mentioned, for the 7th time this year, opening a game is Braden Fisher.
We're going to see a lot of Spencer Miles tonight, but Braden Fisher is opening this game up with his 100th career regular season game. He appeared in 52 games last year in the regular season for the Blue Jays. This is his 48th appearance this year.
Curveball that he waves at, and Fisher gets it.
Well, that time he went to the curveball, going to that slider a lot more lately, but he throws a little bit more of a wrinkle, and Diaz comes up empty.
Grounded down to first. Guerrero's got the feed over to Fisher in plenty of time for out number 2.
The payoff pitch is on the ground to short, shuffling right. Andres Gimenez fields on the edge of the outfield turf, skips it to first, and Guerrero comes up with the dig to end the inning.
Back here for the bottom of the first, and we check in again to Miles Straw. Well, now Dylan Cease is saying maybe we got to tape him up, tape his mouth up too, and Kaz is playing along. Boy, good on Okamoto, man.
Don't start dragging starting pitchers into this mess.
Well, taking the mound tonight for the Tampa Bay Rays is going to be right-hander Griffin Jax, making his 16th start of the season. You'll remember he started out of the bullpen. Rays transitioned him into the starting rotation, and overall has put up really good numbers.
And he finally got him.
How about that with the changeup? Boy, he is so good at locating that pitch. You know, he's got a feel for that changeup, and he's able to maneuver it around the strike zone. This, the right-on-right changeup, and he puts it right there.
And that is ball 4, down and in. So Lucas aboard on a 1-out walk. 1 on, 1 out, and here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. A couple of 0 for 4s so far in this series. And this ball's well hit to right field. Mesa going back, and it's off the wall on the fly. Lucas will be held at third, and into second goes Guerrero with a double.
Big claps from second base for Vladdy, who's got his 16th double of the season, and the Blue Jays have second and third, 1 out. Infield in for the Rays. 1 out, runners on second and third, bottom of the first inning, and here's George Springer.
Ground ball to first, and this will get a run home. Lucas comes in. Guerrero to third, a ground out and an RBI for Springer. It is 1-0. Guerrero to third, 2 down. Here's Yohendrick Piñango.
He got it with a changeup away and retires the side.
So here's Spencer Miles, who is always going to get multiple innings here tonight. He comes in behind Braden Fisher. Simpson has 24 stolen bases. He has been thrown out 11 times.
He's going. This time, Simpson makes it.
And the Rays have a man in scoring position. Mesa now with the tying run in scoring position. 1-0 Jays in the second.
Up the middle, should tie the game. Victor Mesa Jr. drives in Chandler Simpson, and we start over. The Rays have an answer. It's 1-1.
The Blue Jays get 2 very solid pieces of contact against Jax, but nothing to show for it. They go down in order, and we go to the third with the score tied 1-1.
So back to Schneider talking about Miles. He said, yeah, I could see him as a starter in the future, but I could also see him as a 1-inning high-leverage guy. So that's a conversation between Miles and club officials in the offseason. Whatever the case may be, he has been one of the better stories for this team this year, and a find in the Rule 5 draft.
He and Clement here had a heck of a battle to start the first inning. Jax eventually won the battle with the changeup, and he got him again with a changeup. You strike out Clement twice in a game, and you're doing something.
With the same pitch, in almost the same location. He's feeling it with that changeup.
He is.
He is really feeling it with that changeup. You can tell some guys, you know, early in a game what might be working for them and what they are really liking that particular night. And the changeup feeling really good for Jax in the early going here.
And that will end the inning. A 1-2-3 for Jax. He's retired 8 straight. 1-1 Rays and Jays after 3.
26 steals for Chandler Simpson. And now into scoring position.
The batter is Victor Mesa Jr.
He struck him out, ran it up to 97 above the zone. 4 Ks for Miles in another scoreless inning.
That's a base hit for Piñango.
He takes his lead off first. Here's Alejandro Kirk, the pitch.
And it's lined to right, a base hit. Kirk's got to get there, and the throw is high, and that's going to allow Piñango to come to third. As Mesa came up firing, trying to get Kirk at first, but overthrew the bag. Well, he air-melded, though. The right play, but the wrong execution, so it's a base hit, and then an error on Mesa, allowing Piñango to go from second to third. So it's runners on the corners, 2 down, and here's Varsho.
Oh, he got him on the changeup out of the zone. And Griffin Jax goes to his best friend tonight, the changeup. to keep this game tied up.
Spencer Miles dealing home to Taylor Walls. The wind, the kick.
And Walls gets into it. He hits it to deep right field, and it's off the wall. Now Lucas has to come back in towards the infield to get it. Walls around second and just does get in. Now he's out. Now the call is out, and he seems to know it. He's coming off the field just a little bit too aggressive of a round second base, and Lucas throws him out. And now Palacios hits one to deep right field. Lucas back at the wall, jumps, and he caught it. What an inning Nathan Lucas is having out in right field.
Palacios gets to this curveball in off the plate. It was high enough, and the question is it far enough? But Nathan gets to his spot, jumps as much as he can, comes down with it.
I mean, Spencer Miles better be waiting in the dugout when Nathan Lucas gets back. What an inning.
New pitcher into the game for the Blue Jays is right-hander Jeff Hoffman, who will face the top of the Rays order, beginning with Yandy Diaz.
Bang to center, hit well. Varsho off his mitt. Weird goings-on for the Blue Jays defense in this entire series.
Yeah, I mean, what, 5 errors through the first 2 games? And then all of a sudden, that right there, Dalton Varsho is an elite defender.
And this is a ball he catches 99 out of 100 times.
See if Junior Caminero can with a runner at second, 1 out. Swinging a ground ball hit hard, past the diving shortstop Jimenez, into left center, a hit. Now Diaz had to make sure that ball was going to get through. He only advances as far as third base. And the Rays have men at the corners and 1 out, and Cedric Mullins coming up.
Showing bunt, and it hit Mullins. It's a hit by pitch, and the bases are loaded. And here's Chandler Simpson, who's having a fine series.
Swinging a ball line towards center, making the catch is Varsho. Yandy tags. Here comes the throw home. It is not in time. Sac fly Chandler Simpson. The Rays have their first lead at 2-1 in the 6th. And you're seeing the outfielders produce. The RBIs from the corner outfielders, Mesa, who's at the plate now, and Chandler Simpson. Swinging a little looper back to third. It's going to fall for a base hit. Caminero rounding third. He'll score without a throw. It's a soft single the other way for Victor Mesa Jr. He comes through again.
So Hoffman will leave. Fluharty will enter here in the 6th.
Speed on both bases. Mesa on first and Mullins on second. Walls 1 for 2 today, a double and a strikeout swinging.
Here's a bunt by Walls, and it's a base hit. A bunt single reloads the bases. And now the Rays will lift Palacios and bring in the right-hand batting Williamson. It's a pinch hit RBI walk for Williamson. He didn't even have to swing the bat, and the Rays take a 4-1 lead. Self-inflicted damage by the Blue Jays.
And that's a very nice and tidy 10-pitch 1-2-3 inning of the 6th for Griffin Jax. He gives up just a run over 6, and the Rays lead 4-1 going to the late frames.
Kirk has flied out to deep left and then had a line drive single to right, so good contact in both of his at-bats. And now a fly ball high and deep to left, and this one will go. A home run for Kirk, his 3rd of the season. It's 4-2.
Well, pretty well 2 pitches from Boozer, the cutter and the 4-seam fastball. He just saw a bunch of cutters, and this one came right into the barrel. Kirky was ready for it.
And now another pinch hitter. Kazuma Okamoto is coming up. And Kevin Cash will make the change. He'll bring in the right-hander Kevin Kelly to face Okamoto in what is now a 2-run game.
At least Okamoto comes up in a spot to pinch hit where he can't tie the game with 1 swing. He has 22 home runs. And the Rays will make him face a tougher matchup in Kelly. Swing and a miss and a good changeup on the hands. And Okamoto now 0 for his last 19. Kelly gets his last out in the 7th for the Rays. They lead it 4-2 after 7.
4-pitch walk to Victor Mesa. And he's on base for the 3rd time.
And the 3-2 pitch. Mesa goes again, swing and a miss, strike 3. Throw down to second, picked on a bounce, and the tag applied by Clement for the out. It's a strike him out, throw him out, double play, and a scoreless inning of work for Brendan Little.
On to the top of the 9th inning, and with the Blue Jays down 4-2, here's Louis Varland.
Broken bat bouncer up the middle again. Jimenez glove, steps on second for 1, throw to first in time for the inning-ending 6-3 double play.
4-2 Rays going to the bottom of the 9th. Blue Jays need 2 to tie, 3 to win, trying to avoid their 4th consecutive loss. And they are dealing with a guy who's had a very good season, Brian Baker.
Popped him up into left field. Should be playable. Simpson can't beneath it. makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 ninth for Baker, and it's a third straight win for the Rays in Toronto.